M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wertenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show.
Let's get the thoughts of the coach. This chat with the coach is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker, helping you get the right coverage at the right price, all while providing the quality of service you expect. Call Dustin Shoemaker at Shelter Insurance.
Back on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show, the Hayes High Indians and the Pratt Greenbacks on this snowy Tuesday night. We're joined by Coach Lynn Melvin of the Hayes High Lady Indians. Coach, 3 games in 3 days. What did you learn about your squad at the midseason tournament?
Well, I feel like a broken record when I say this, but we're still turning the ball over way too much. We're not valuing possessions. I was just looking at the stats earlier, and, teams are scoring 16 points a game off our turnovers, and we're not equipped to handle that kind of mistakes. So, again, through the weekend, we had spurts where there was some decent basketball, but we're still just not valuing possessions, and we've got to get better with that.
Aaliyah Reuter was named to the all-tournament team last week. Unfortunately, her season is done with an injury that she will be getting repaired. How big of a loss is Aaliyah Reuter?
Well, it's a really big loss, and God bless her. She worked so hard this year. There were many times throughout the year you could tell she wasn't herself, and that was just her playing through pain because she had a desire to be out there. And our thoughts and prayers are with her and a quick and speedy recovery, but we're certainly going to notice her absence, but also there's a part of me that's excited about maybe this is a time for somebody to step up. And, sometimes when you have that go-to player, it's easy to just give them the ball, but maybe now we get some people to step up and make some plays.
One of those as of late has been Jersey Johnson. Over the last 4 games, she's averaging 9 points a game. It was far under that at the early part of the season. What has changed in Jersey's game?
Jersey's just being more assertive right now, and we've been on her most of the year about that. She's playing with some confidence. She understands that she can step out and make shots, but she can also take people off the bounce, and we're proud of her. What we're seeing from Jersey right now, honestly, is what we thought we would see. So I'm excited for her, and I just hope that we get some consistency out of it. 4 games in a row, I think it's awesome. I'm hoping maybe 10 more.
Short turnaround from Saturday until Tuesday. Tonight's game against Pratt. What can you tell us about the Greenbacks?
Well, Pratt's record, I don't think, is who they are. They've been without one of their better players most of the year, and my understanding is she's back now. They're really, really good with the dribble, both right-handed and left-handed, and they're just going to try to cave the defense and kick it out. They can shoot it. They can get to the rim. They're not afraid to play fast. They'll switch up their defenses. So here we are again. We have another handful tonight.
This is one of the few teams, at least on the roster, height-wise, you guys match up with pretty well. This is not Goodland or Garden City.
I am so excited about that, not throwing against 6 foot, 6'4", and all that. So there's some excitement around there, that the idea that we're going to match up height-wise. So we'll see how we play. Honestly, I think there's some similarities between them and Salina Central, which is good that we have them both the same week. Obviously, Salina Central's in a whole different talent bracket, but Pratt's a darn good team, and we better be ready to play.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Head coach of the Hayes High Lady Indians, Lynn Melvin, ahead of the game between Hayes and Pratt here at Hayes High School. The Hayes High Indians, the Pratt Greenbacks, and more of your Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show coming up after this break on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School.
Hayes High School, the Hayes High Lady Indians season continuing as they get set to take on Pratt. They play 3 days after their conclusion of the Orange and Black Classic in Colby. This is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show serving you from 609 East 8th Street. If you need a vehicle that's bigger for your next family vacation, or you're thinking of saving some gas and saving some money on your next business trip, you can do so with a vehicle from Hertz Rent-A-Car that gets great gas mileage. The vehicle we took out to Colby for 3 straight days, the Chevy Malibu, made just under 30 miles to the gallon. You can call Jamie tomorrow, 623-4116, for your reservation. Time for the opponent breakdown. It's brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing. Is your business ready to advertise on Facebook, Google, and other popular places online, but you don't know where to start? Contact Eagle Radio, 301-2211. Pratt, coached by Dustin Hildebrand, 3-7 on the year. They are scoring 41 a game, but giving up 40 points per ball game. They are getting back one of their better players, Rachel Rasmussen, a 5'8 senior that was out for a majority of the early season. Pratt, 3-7 on the year, lost 4 straight games to open the year, but all by single figures. They lost to Larned by 4, Hutch Trinity by 3, Chaparral by 7, and to Russell by 4 points. That started the year 0-4. They then beat Medicine Lodge, but then followed that with a double-digit loss to both Nickerson and Haven, a pair of state-ranked teams. They then beat Larned, a team they lost to by 4 earlier in the year, 52-23, after losing to them 42-38 to open the season. They then lost to Ellenwood and then beat La Crosse 62-27. This 3-7 Pratt Greenback team, Hayes, is the largest school that they will play. The leading scorer this year for the Pratt Greenbacks is Gabby Gatlin, a 5'3 sophomore. That's your opponent breakdown, brought to you by Eagle Radio's digital marketing. Let's go to the starting lineups there, brought to you by the Brian Reuter Agency, American Family Insurance, looking out for you even when nothing is wrong. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. American Family Insurance, the Brian Reuter Agency. A different look at the starting lineups tonight for Lynn Melvin's squad. He'll go with Jersey Johnson, a 5'7 junior, 5 points, 2 rebounds. She has scored 9 points in each of the last 2 games and averaging 9 points per ball game over the last 4. It's her 18th career game, 3rd career start. Jeannie Key makes the start tonight, a 5'5 senior, 2 points per ball game, 12th career game all this senior season, and 4th career start. Carly Lang, 5'5 sophomore, 5.5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game, 32nd career game, and 25th career start. Maya Loomis in the starting lineup tonight, 5'7 senior, 3 points, 3.5 rebounds, career high 7 rebounds on Friday against a very tall and very physical Life Prep team. Maya in her 32nd career game and her 9th career start. And Morgan Engel, a 5'6 sophomore, 5.5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game. This is her 12th career game, all during this sophomore campaign, and her 9th career start. The Indians not going to have Aaliyah Reuter rest of the season, the 5'11 junior, out up to 4 to 6 months because of an injury. She was averaging 7 points, 5.5 rebounds when she was unable to go anymore. Double figures 3 times this year, played in every game. She had been in 40 career games prior to her injury, and well wishes to Aaliyah Reuter as she recovers from her injury. Hope that you're back very soon and ready for your senior campaign. The starting lineups for the Pratt Greenbacks look like this. Coached by Dustin Hildebrand, Sean Helfrich, a 5'5 senior. Gabby Gatlin, the leading scorer at 12 a game, 5'3 sophomore. Rachel Rasmussen, back from injury, a 5'8 senior. Marley Bates, a 5'8 sophomore. And Lexi Walker, a 5'4 junior. Starting lineups brought to you by the American Family Insurance Brian Reuter Agency. Looking out for you even when nothing is wrong. And we are streaming today thanks to our streaming partner, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. You could be watching the next Hayes High athletic event from the comfort of your new home. We'll step aside on the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. Take a look around the Western Athletic Conference next as the Hayes High Indians prepare to take on the Pratt Greenbacks on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that...
And this is the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show, serving us for 8 seasons now, with a vehicle to get to and from Hayes High Road games. That's right, 8 years now. Hertz Rent-A-Car has been getting us safely to and from locations. And this is the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game fast after an injury, offering dry needling and deep tissue laser therapy to speed up the healing process. Free consultation and the same PT every visit. Herman Physical Therapy, they love helping people, and you can like them on Facebook. Busy week around the Western Athletic Conference. Even though most every team got done with tournament play last week, they are playing tonight. Garden City is at home versus Ulysses tonight. Liberal is making an Oklahoma trip to Groover, Oklahoma. Great Bend and Dodge City Girls are the only 2 teams that didn't play in a mid-season tournament last week. They are this week. Great Bend will take on Washburn Rural on Thursday, Leavenworth on Friday, and Shawnee Heights on Saturday. Newly ranked number 3 in 6A Dodge City Girls are at the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. Different look. Pool play, then brackets on Saturday. Dodge City plays Wichita Southeast on Wednesday, Manhattan on Friday, and then that bracket play on Saturday. The other pool, McPherson, Valley Center, and Wellington. Dodge City already played McPherson earlier this year. The Bullpups looking for a rematch with the Lady Red Demons, who are undefeated on the year. And that's a look around the Western Athletic Conference. It's brought to you by Aflac Insurance Agent Sean Swartz. Business owners, add Aflac to your employees' benefit package at no cost to you. Find out how by visiting with Aflac Insurance, Sean Swartz. By the way, the WAC standings, Garden City, who is now the number 10 team in 6A, is number 1 at 3-0 on the year in WAC. Dodge City 2-0, Liberal 2-2, Hayes 1-3, and Great Bend 0-3. This Liberal team that was in the rankings at 10 in 6A dropped out, and then they won the Salina Invitational Tournament last week. They beat Liberal on a full court play with 0.4 seconds left. They beat Salina Central, did Liberal. Salina Central will be here on Friday and is part of Hayes High's sub-state that will be played at the beginning of March. Happenings at Hayes High School brought to you by the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club. Check out the Booster Club's Facebook page and HayesHighIndians.com/athletics. There you will find the link for the new store that is up and going for apparel, which includes hats and jackets, along with a lot of the apparel that you may have missed the first time around. That store closes on January the 31st. The boys wrestling team is at Liberal today. Both the girls and boys team will be at Alma Wabunsie on Saturday, and the swimming team is scheduled to compete in Garden City on Thursday. That's your look around at your happenings at Hayes High School, brought to you by the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club. This has been the Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show, serving you from 609 East 8th Street. High-quality vehicles with many options. If you need more room for a family vacation or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for your next business trip, call 623-4116 for your reservation. One more piece of information to get to here before we go to break. Both teams out of the locker room, and we'll get to your uniform update. Hayes High will be in their home whites with the maroon numbers, maroon lettering, trimmed in gold, Indians across the front of the jersey above the numbers. For the Pratt Greenbacks, they are going to be in their road green uniforms tonight, white numbers, white lettering, all trimmed in gold. Pratt across the front of the jersey above the numbers. That's your uniform update brought to you by Phase 2. Big thanks to Phase 2 for providing game day apparel for our broadcast. Quick turnaround and ready to help your team. Phase 2 next to Big D's Rental on 22nd Street in Hayes. Your tip-off is coming up next. Hayes High and Pratt on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals.
Set for Hayes and Pratt here on the Hayes High Sports Network. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is the Hayes High Sports Network, streaming made possible by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home.
Starting lineups being read off. Pratt's have been done. Hayes High right now again for Pratt. Sean Helfrich, Gabby Gatlin, Rachel Rasmussen, Marley Bates, and Lexi Walker. For the Hayes High Indians, Jersey Johnson, Jeannie Key, Carly Lang, Maya Loomis, and Morgan Engel. Hayes High is 3-8 on the season under first-year head coach Lynn Melvin. Pratt with Dustin Hildebrand at the helm. They are 3-7 on the year, scoring 41 a game while allowing 40 points a game. Hayes High scoring 37 a game while allowing 43 per contest. Hayes High in 3 of their last 4 games shot above their season average and have scored above their season average in 4 of their last 5. Here's tonight's national anthem. The Hayes High Pep Band, 21 strong tonight with our national anthem under the direction of the USD 489 Director of Bands, Matt Romey. Well done by the high schoolers. Hayes High getting set to take on the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High will go right to left, shoot in front of the Pratt bench to open things up. Again, Pratt, Sean Helfrich, Gabby Gatlin, Rachel Rasmussen, Marley Bates, and Lexi Walker. The Hayes High Indians, Jersey Johnson, Jeannie Key, Carly Lang, Maya Loomis, and Morgan Engel. The Indians will be without Aaliyah Reuter for the remainder of the season. Aaliyah was averaging 7 points per ball game, leading this team in scoring coming into this portion of the season. Hayes High will need to find a way to control the interior without their 5'11" post player. We are set for the incredibly exciting first play of the game, which is an inbound, which we actually saw Goodland pressure throughout the Colby tournament. And it'll be Pratt basketball. They'll shoot in front of the Hayes High bench. All the coaches seated to start the ball game. Picking up the basketball is Gabby Gatlin. Throws over right side to Marley Bates. Drives to the middle of the lane. Now to Lexi Walker. Out ahead again it goes to Bates. Floater on the way. No good. And Maya Loomis comes down with the rebound. Maya grabbed 7 rebounds on Saturday against Life Prep to go 6'4", 6'2", and 6 foot. It tied her career high. Twice this year she's had 7 rebounds, and once last year. Hayes High basketball, Jersey Johnson with it, throws left side for Maya Loomis. Zone defense from the Pratt Greenbacks. Here is Maya, a three-pointer on the way, swish! Maya Loomis picking up where she left off during a good tournament in Colby. Maya Loomis gives Hayes High a lead on their first possession of the ball game, swishes a 3 against the zone. Here is Marley Bates with the basketball, attacks the block, shoots, and a whistle is going to give Bates a pair of free throws. I believe Maya Loomis with the foul, it is, got into position just a little too late. And free throws coming up for Pratt, their first of the game. We do not have any stats to tell you about for the Pratt Greenbacks, so where they're at free throw shooting-wise, or otherwise during this game will be a mystery to all of us. First free throw is good by Bates. Pratt's first point with 7:06 to go first quarter. Second free throw by the right-handed shooter, no good. And Maya Loomis boxes out the shooter for the rebound. 3-1 Hayes High. Here's Jeannie Key at the controls. Middle for Morgan Engel. Left side, then it goes into the hands of Maya Loomis. Now man-to-man this time by Pratt as the ball goes to Carly Lang. Lang holds the ball with 2 hands, puts it on the floor with her right fist, and then goes on the right side for Jeannie Key. And then threw it to Carly Lang, who wasn't looking at the ball when she cut. First turnover on Hayes High. Jeannie either passed too late or Carly didn't look long enough, and Hayes High turns it over for the first time. They average 21 turnovers a game. That's been coming down over the last several games. Ball in the middle of the floor, tipped and stolen by Morgan Engel. She heads to the left into the floor, lays it up with the right hand, and misses. Rebound, Jersey Johnson. She'll clear it out for the Hayes High Indians. To Maya Loomis for 3. That one long, out of bounds, off the tip, and it stays with Hayes High. Indians, 2 good looks, couldn't get either of them to go, and the Indians will inbound the right side of their basket in front of the Hayes High cheerleaders. Maya Loomis to inbound. Bounce pass backside for Engel. Bumped and throws it up and in with her left hand. It drops in from a weird angle that she was only able to kind of flip it up after she got bumped. It counts, and Engel with a chance at a 3-point play. That's why you go ahead and put it in the air. Every once in a while, you get a lucky flip up into the air, and Engel, a 53% free throw shooter, misses. Jersey Johnson, though, another offensive rebound, and she'll set the offense. Here's Carly Lang on the right side. Pratt back to his own defense this time as the ball goes to Jeannie Key. Bounce past Jersey Johnson at the elbow. Hands it off for Carly Lang. Nope, keeps it herself, and then throws right side to Maya Loomis. Indians with an offensive rebound off a missed free throw. Engel in some trouble. Triple team to Maya Loomis in the corner. 2 hard dribbles. Throws corner for Jeannie Key. Extra pass, Carly Lang. She'll drive down the lane. Back out to Loomis. A 3 contested. No good, but she's fouled and will shoot 3 free throws. So Jersey Johnson, back-to-back offensive rebounds, is giving Hayes High at least 2 points and possibly 3 more as Loomis goes to the foul or free throw line, and the foul was on Rasmussen, her second. Free throw from Loomis spins out. 3 for 5 on the year, hit her last 2 attempts in Colby. Hayes High 0 of 2 from the free throw line early on, shooting 54% on the season. Loomis with the second of 3, swishes this one. 6-1 Hayes High, 5:54 to go opening quarter. Second free throw from Loomis, good. Her third, her second make. She's got 5 early on. Maya already 2 points north of her season average. 7-1 Hayes High with the lead. At the point, Gabby Gatlin, leading scorer at 12 a game, hasn't attempted a shot yet. Middle of the floor then for Lexi Walker. She gives it off for Bates. Bates back to Gatlin, driving, cut off. Again a drive. This time Bates drives, shoots, and it crawls in. Marley Bates has all 3 Pratt points, who will now pick up into some full court pressure. 5.5 to go first quarter. Hayes by 4 as Key breaks the pressure with a lob over the top to Morgan Engel. She is fouled, and she may have landed on the defender's foot. She limps back to the free throw line where she'll shoot 2. The foul on Sean Helfrich, her first. Engel just missed a free throw. 16 of 30 on the year and drops this one in. Coming into tonight, over the last 2 games, Morgan is 6 of 7 from the free throw line, so she's starting to find the mark a little bit midway through this sophomore campaign. Morgan Engel and Maya Loomis have all the Hayes High points. 8-3, make it 9-3 as she swishes a free throw. 4 for Engel, 5 for Loomis, and Hayes leads 9-3. They've made 4 of 6 free throws. Hayes High with a little pressure in the backcourt. Across the timeline is Lexi Walker. Dribbles off to the left side. Gives it to Corinne Donenworth, a 5'3 freshman in for the first time. Up top to Helfrich, all the way around the perimeter left side. A drive and shot that is no good. Rebound out of bounds. It goes to the Hayes High Indians. Pratt 1 of 3 from the field and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And Hayes High has a 9-3 lead as Ree Green, who was not in the starting lineup tonight, checks in for her 43rd career game. 5'6 senior, 4 points, 4.5 rebounds a game. 2-2-1 full court pressure from Pratt. Ree Green dribbles right through it. Passes baseline Jersey Johnson, 15-footer, too strong. Morgan Engel offensive rebound, stick back good. Engel has 6 points. She's above her season average. Engel and Loomis with all of the Indians scoring so far. 4:50 to go first quarter, and the Indians up 11-3. Ball left side, Donenworth, and the freshman traveled. Pratt's second turnover. Hayes High averages 21 turnovers a game, but they also force their opponents into 21 turnovers a game. But off of those 21 Hayes turnovers a game, opponents are scoring 16 points a contest. Here's Morgan Engel at the right elbow. Drives down into some trouble, throws it out to Lang. Left side, Ree Green launches a contested 3. That's good! 2 for 3 behind the arc for the Hayes High Indians. Timeout, Pratt. Ree Green knocks down the 3, and Hayes High leads by 11, 14-3, with 4:24 to go in quarter number 1. Ree Green is the first person to score without the first letter M in her name, and I mean that for both teams. Maya Loomis scored 5 for Hayes High. Morgan Engel scored 6 for Hayes High, and Marley Bates scores all 3 so far for Pratt. Ree Green stops the trend by being the first person without the first initial M to put points up and in. Hayes High basketball brought to you by Next Tech, Midwest Energy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and Steel Fabrications. Hayes High back at home on Friday. They'll take on the Salina Central Mustangs, one of the top teams in 5A. Salina Central has 2 losses this year. They're 9-2. Their losses are to Andover Central, one of the top teams in the state. Andover Central in 5A girls is ranked number 1. That's one of the losses for Salina Central. Their other is to Liberal, who was ranked number 10 in 6A before dropping out before last week's mid-season tournament. Then they go and win the tournament. So Hayes High will take on a very good Salina Central team on Friday. That's also part of their sub-state, Salina Central, Great Bend, Hayes, and Salina South. Hayes High up 14-3. Great start for the Indians. Here's the ball right side for Great Bend. A 3 off the dribble from Lexi Walker is good. 14-6, and the Hayes High lead trimmed down to 8. Ashlyn Flax into the Indian lineup, 5'4 junior, 3.5 points a game. Gets the ball at the free throw line to Jersey Johnson, left corner 3. Too strong by just about an inch. And the rebound comes down to Sean Helfrich. She's stopped by Carly Lang. Crosses the timeline with a right-handed dribble. Still right-handed, dribbles into a double team. Back out to Walker, another 3. That one's no good, it's online. And the rebound comes down to Carly Lang. Lang pushes up the near sideline, right to left. Stops in front of the scorer's table. Reverses to the right side. To Ashlyn Flax in the corner. Baseline for Jersey Johnson. Around her defender. Scores with the left hand off the backboard. Jersey Johnson averaging 9 points over the last 4 games. Scores on her first attempt tonight. And the Indians' lead is back to 10 at 16-6. And now Carly Lang rips the ball away from the person she's guarding. Goes to the other end. Spin. Left-handed layup is good. First points for Carly Lang, and the Indians lead 18-6 on the Lang steal and layup. And the Hayes High Indians lead is at 12. It's their biggest lead of the game. Now a steal by Ree Green. Here comes Green in a 2-on-2 attack. Stops, peels it out to midcourt, and gives it to Carly Lang. Good decision by Ree. The numbers were just not there. And Hayes High will reset up by 12. 18-6, 2:45 to go in quarter number 1. Ball corner for Ashlyn Flax. Flax takes one dribble to the baseline and gets fouled. It is on Marley Bates, the player that has half of Pratt's points, 3 of the 6. 4th team foul on Pratt. Not shooting. Well, they say she was shooting. And so Ashlyn Flax will shoot 2. Indians' best free throw shooter at 71%. 10 of 14 on the year. Looks for her first point tonight, and it goes off the heel, no good. Hayes High sends Maya Loomis into the lineup. She will replace Jersey Johnson. And Pratt brings Corinne Donenworth back in. And J.C. Tice, a 5'5 freshman, in for the first time. Ashlyn Flax, lefty's second free throw of the night, is perfect. Missed the first one a little strong. That one straight down the pipe. And Ashlyn Flax into the scoring book, and Hayes High up by 13, their largest lead of the game. 19-6. Jeannie Key back to the Hayes High lineup, has her right wrist taped tonight. Ball in the middle of the floor, Gatlin, guarded by Ree Green. Green chasing her all over the floor, has to get rid of the basketball. Helfrich now lost the ball, got it to Donenworth. Right side then for Tice, and a whistle and a foul. Ree Green picks up the ticket. And Pratt will inbound on the right baseline. Gabby Gatlin to inbound on the in of Indians on the baseline. Gets it into Bates, back to Gatlin, comes off a screen, can't shoot a 3. Good defense by Ree Green to get in position. Now to Tice. Onto the left side, Donenworth, a pair of freshmen. Donenworth then throws it, almost away. Saved by Gatlin. Averages 12 a game. She hasn't shot yet tonight. 2 minutes to go first quarter. Indians up 19-6. Off a screen is Tice. She is fouled and will shoot 2. Foul on Maya Loomis, her second of the first quarter. She has 2 of the Indians' 3 fouls. Into the free throw line for 2. J.C. Tice, 5'5 freshman. Lefty's free throw is good. She had an older brother that excellent football player. And here in Hayes against Pratt, he fired a 3/4 court 3 that was just after the buzzer. Otherwise, we would have gone to overtime in a boys' game. Second free throw, good by Tice. Pratt is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Maya Loomis remains in the game with her 2 fouls. Hayes High will face some full court pressure. Nope. Pratt now brings the full court pressure off. Ashlyn Flax, Jeannie Key, Ree Green, Maya Loomis, and Morgan Engel, the 5 for Hayes High against the Pratt 2-3 zone. Here's Ashlyn Flax. To Ree Green, back to Flax on the left side. Jab step by Flax. Puts the ball with a one-hand bounce pass to Key, to Ashlyn Flax. Drives, floater with the left hand, no good. Long rebound, and Ree Green takes it away. Another offensive rebound for the Hayes High Indians. Jersey Johnson checks in on the next dead ball. Here's Key left side, looks middle for Ree Green. Great pass to the corner then for Ashlyn Flax. Dumps it inside Morgan Engel. Engel travels. She went to pass the ball at the last second. A Pratt Greenback just flashed right in front of her face. And she tried to bring the ball back, which she did, but then drug the pivot foot. 19-8, Hayes High by 11. Lead has been high as 13 after an Ashlyn Flax free throw. Hayes High started the game on a 7-1 run and then went on a 12-3 run. Ball in the hands of Tice. Gives it up for Walker, another 3. That one's good, her second of the game. Lexi Walker 2 for 3 from deep, and it's a 8-point game. With 1:05 to go first quarter, Hayes leading 19-11 over the Greenbacks of Pratt. Jersey Johnson right elbow to Ree Green, who has a 3, to Ashlyn Flax. Now Maya Loomis baseline to a cutting Jersey Johnson, who got whacked across the arms. The ball stays with Hayes High as it goes out of bounds. 51 seconds to go first quarter. And Ashlyn Flax will inbound left baseline. To Jeannie Key on the sideline. Looking out high for Ashlyn Flax. Flax driving, kicking right side for Ree Green. Back to Jersey Johnson. Johnson puts the ball on the floor. Passes up to Ashlyn Flax, and Hayes High will reset the offense against this 2-3 zone. To Jeannie Key, wide open 3. Off the rim twice. The backboard no good. Jersey Johnson stick back on the offensive rebound, doesn't go in. And a jump ball on the alternate possession stays with Hayes High. Jersey Johnson 3 rebounds, all of them on the offensive side. Carly Flax in for Jeannie Key, who takes the tape off her right wrist. 19-11, Hayes High by 8. 30 seconds to go, opening quarter. Carly Lang left all alone for a three. Misses. Ashlyn Flax almost had the offensive rebound, but it's snatched out of her hands, and then Ree Green runs down the outlet pass. Hayes High basketball. 15 seconds to go, quarter number 1. Green wants to set up the offense with the Indians leading by 8. They've been up by as many as 13 in this first quarter. Carly Lang dribbles to the right side. Out to Ree Green. A tipped pass goes out of bounds. Stays with Hayes with 5 seconds remaining on the clock. Hayes will have to go to work fast. And the Indians trying to get a sub in, but don't in time. Inbound to Carly Lang. 5 seconds on the clock. Carly back to Ree Green. Ree is open for 3. That is too strong, and that'll be the quarter. Hayes High leads 19-11 after the first quarter. They started the game on a 7-1 run against Pratt at home here on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse.
One quarter in the books. Hayes High with the 19-11 lead over the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High did not score for the final 2:37 of the first quarter and missed their final 5 shots after starting 6 of 10. Pratt only shot 6 times total, but made 2 of 3 threes. Here's a back cut layup by Sean Helfrich, and she misses. Rebound on the floor, and Morgan Engel comes down with it. Indians gave up a wide open layup, but missed. Here's Maya Loomis, right corner. Lang, Engel, left side, Ree Green. Green looking inside to Jersey Johnson at the left elbow. Backside, three-pointer from Loomis. Missed everything. Rebound out of bounds to the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High now 2 of 8 on threes, and they'll slap on some full-court pressure. Indian basketball brought to you by Heartland Building Center, Discount Siding, and the Hayes High Athletic Booster Club, who have a new store open. And the inbound thrown away by Pratt. Their 6th turnover. Hayes High turned it over only twice. Hayes High with the 19-11 lead. It's been 3+ minutes, though, since Hayes High scored against this 2-3 zone. 2 of 8 on threes against the zone. Here's Morgan Engel. Over top of the defense to Carly Lang. Lang looks middle for Ree Green. To the free throw line for Engel. Quickly double team, dribbles through it. Right-handed layup skids off the rim, no good. And the rebound to Sean Helfrich. Indians with 2 great looks, but couldn't extend the 19-11 lead. Haven't scored now in 3.5 minutes. Ball left side, Helfrich. Another layup attempt, no good. Wild and out of control. A Hayes High Indian hit the deck. Bates with an offensive rebound, misses, and this rebound for Morgan Engel. Hayes High with the basketball. Around the perimeter onto the right side, Ree Green. Ree looks post, can't find anybody against the 2-3 zone. Now it's Carly Lang. Head coach Lynn Melvin wants a new offense. Ball right side for Ree Green. Indians very patient against this zone, and a timeout. Head coach Lynn Melvin. And Hayes High is going to bring in for the first time Jillian Sheldon, a 6-foot freshman, will make her debut. Coaching staff said she's been playing well in practice here over the last couple of weeks, and then with Aaliyah Reuter going down for the rest of the season, figured it was time to give the freshman a shot. And so 6-foot freshman Jillian Sheldon will make her debut against this Pratt zone. And Pratt's not a tall team. Their tallest player, 5'8". It's one of the rare teams that Hayes High actually matches up with in the height category, and in a few spots they have a height advantage. That just simply doesn't happen very often for the Hayes High Indians. Some of the scores we'll try to keep you updated with tonight. Liberal is in Groover, Oklahoma for a matchup. And Garden City and Ulysses go at it tonight. Garden City was part of that Colby tournament as well, playing just 3 days later. Here's a feed inside to Sheldon. Shelton turns around, no good. And the defensive rebound to Marley Bates. Hayes High doesn't get to throw in over the top of many defenses. They can with Shelton in the game. Or Sheldon, excuse me. Sheldon. Here's a three from Walker that's no good. Glances off the rim. And Loomis with her third rebound of the night. Pratt just 3 of 10 from the field. Hayes High's missed their last 8 attempts after starting 6 of 10. Against that zone. Ball right side. Green. High lane for Jersey Johnson. Drives, shoots, got it blocked. Shelton with the rebound. Stick back, good. And Jillian Sheldon with her first career rebound and points puts Hayes High up 21-11. That was simply being taller and bigger than everybody else. Ball middle of the floor for J.C. Tice. That was the first points of this quarter. Here's a Walker three that is short and no good. Rebound off the fingertips of a Pratt player, and it goes to Hayes High. Hayes High had missed 9 consecutive shots before the putback by Jillian Sheldon. Pratt is now 3 of 11 overall. Full court pressure by the Greenbacks. Hayes by 10. Indians bring in Claire Humphrey for the first time and Caroline Robin. And the Indians turn it over against the full court pressure. Third turnover. Walker, who has a pair of threes, doesn't like the look of this one. Gives out middle of the floor for Gatlin, who hasn't scored. Then to Helfrich. Helfrich in some trouble. Got it back to Walker. Walker to Helfrich. Drives into the lane and then kicks high for Tice. Freshman drives, shoots, and misses over Shelton. Rebound is tipped around and comes down to Carly Lang. Carly wants to push up the right sideline. Here comes Carly, down to the block, lays it up, scores! She's fouled and has a chance at a three-point play. Lang with 4 points, and she'll have a chance to add 1. Got the rebound and just nobody got in front of her the whole way down the floor until the very end when somebody tried to take a charge. That somebody was Sean Helfrich, her second foul. Free throw for Carly Lang, no good off to the right. And a foul on Jersey Johnson trying to get the offensive rebound away from Sean Helfrich, who picked up the foul. Hayes High full court pressure with Robin, Sheldon, Johnson, Humphrey, and Carly Lang. Inbound goes to Gabby Gatlin. Up the left sideline, chased by Humphrey, will stop, pick up her dribble, and now put herself into some bad positioning. Gives it up for Lexi Walker. One dribble and then a pass with the right hand to Tice. Tice against Johnson. Stops, top of the key, dribbles down towards the block, gets cut off, gives it to Helfrich. Helfrich gives up for Gatlin. Back to Helfrich. Baseline drive by Tice. Her shot knocked out of bounds. Stays with Hayes High. Stays with Pratt. It'll be Gabby Gatlin to inbound, a 5'3" sophomore on the left baseline. Indians up by 12, 23-11. They've scored the only 4 points of this quarter. Backside inbound is no good. Foul before the shot. I believe against Carly Lang, it is. Carly's first, team's 6th. So it'll be again to inbounds. Pratt onto the baseline. It goes in for Tice. Middle of the floor, Bates to Helfrich. Back to Tice. Tice dribbles left, gets double teamed. Gives it up for Gatlin. Into the lane, shot blocked by Sheldon, and the rebound into the hands of Caroline Robin. Boy, 6 foot makes a difference. And Jillian Sheldon making her presence known here in the second quarter. Here is Robin. Left side, Humphrey. High lane then for Johnson. One dribble, kicks out. Right side three from Carly Lang. Missed it all, and the rebound out of bounds to the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High just 2 of their last 12 after starting 6 of 10 in this game. Here's Morgan Ingle in for Jillian Sheldon, who checks out with 2 points, a rebound, and 2 blocks. End of one quarter in Garden City leading Ulysses 22-8 in girls basketball. Here's Aspen Melvin in for the first time. 9th game this year, replacing Carly Lang. So it's Robin, Johnson, Engel, and Humphrey, along with Aspen Melvin. Inbound gets to Gabby Gatlin, spins, throws right side for Walker, left alone for a three. That one in and out, no good. Rebound tipped, and Jersey Johnson comes down with rebound number 4. Hayes defense has been good. They have not yielded any second quarter points, but they've only scored 4 themselves. And then Hayes High travels with the basketball. Turnover number 4. Indians' season low in turnovers is 10 in their win against Hoisington. Maya Loomis back to the Indian lineup, replacing Jersey Johnson. 3:15 to go, second quarter. Ball right side for Gabby Gatlin, and then Lexi Walker couldn't handle the pass from her. And it's Pratt's 7th turnover. And now some pressure from the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High has only turned it over 4 times. A little bit more in control. Melvin back to Humphrey, still behind the timeline. Now dribbles into the corner. Gets triple team, got it to Melvin, up ahead to Loomis, and then, oh my. Oh, the Pratt player that tipped the ball landed, and it looked like sprained her ankle. That is Sean Helfrich. Reaches down for her right ankle immediately. At least that's the area she reached for. She went up and tipped the ball out of bounds. Came down hard on her left ankle. Hayes High training staff out immediately to tend to Sean Helfrich, a 5'5" senior. Indian basketball brought to you by Progressive Physical Therapy, Shelter Insurance agent Dustin Shoemaker, and our halftime sponsor, USD 489. Pratt got back Rachel Rasmussen, a 5'8" senior. But then she was whistled with 2 early fouls. She has not been back in the ball game. Hayes High started the game on a 7-1 run. Pratt got a basket, and then the Indians followed their 7-1 run with a 12-3 run. Helfrich is up. She will put no weight on her left foot coming out of the game. And they'll take her over to the bench. It'll be Hayes High basketball leading 23-11. This is a 4-0 quarter. While Hayes High's defense has forced Pratt into an 0-9 quarter, Hayes High is only 2 of 7 themselves, 2 of 8 themselves in this quarter. So Hayes High's had a chance to extend the lead, but only has it out to 12. Their biggest lead has been 13 at 19-6 before Pratt scored the final 5 points of the first quarter. Very little scoring here in quarter number 2. Aspen Melvin against the zone. Throws right side for Humphrey. Corner for Loomis. Looks for a skip pass. Lobs it up to Robin, top of the key. Left side, Aspen Melvin. Double team. Throws to Loomis in the baseline and then throws it away. Indians' 5th turnover, 3rd of this quarter. And again, Hayes High a chance to build on this 12-0 lead with Pratt not scoring. 12-point lead, but haven't been able to do so. Ball in the hands of Donenworth, a freshman, to Tice, another freshman. Drives, shoots, misses, but she's fouled and will shoot 2 free throws. Aspen Melvin with her first foul. Hayes High 3 substitutions after this first free throw. From J.C. Tice, 2 for 2 tonight. The lefty's free throw is good. That's where all of her points have come from this evening on 3 of 3 free throw shooting. Aspen Melvin, Claire Humphrey, and Caroline Robin all check out. Carly Lang, Ree Green, Jeannie Key return, joining Loomis and Engel. Second free throw is good. Tice, all of her points from the free throw line. 23-13, Indian lead at 10. It took 5.5 minutes for Pratt to score, but the Indians added just 4 points to their side of the scoreboard. Here's Ree Green, backside for Carly Lang. Lang, little jab step, looks over the top to Jeannie Key. Corner instead to Maya Loomis. Pump fake a 3, dribbles into some trouble. Back out to Carly Lang. Skip past Reed Green. Then to Morgan Engel. 15-footer. Good. That was great offense by the Indians. Morgan Engel from the free throw line has 8. And it's 25-13. Indians answer the 2 free throws of Pratt with a jumper from the free throw line for 2 points. Here's a drive, and the ball knocked away by Reed Green, saved by Walker to Tice, who traveled with the basketball. Pratt right now with their seniors out because of foul trouble or injury. Jersey Johnson in for the Indians. Have a junior, a sophomore, a couple of freshmen, and another sophomore out there. Hayes High basketball, 1:39 to go second quarter, leading 25-13. A basket here gives Hayes High their biggest lead of the game, but the Indians throw it away. Hayes High's 6th turnover. It was a slow pass, and Pratt got to it. This is Donenworth with the ball. Throws left side for Walker. Walker, left-hand dribble, switches off to the right. Then to Donenworth. Can't handle the pass. Has to track it down towards midcourt. Guarded by Jersey Johnson. Drives. A floater goes in. That was Corinne Donenworth, her first 2 points of the game. Pratt's first field goal of the quarter. 25-15. Minute to go before halftime. Here's Reed Green looking to attack. Hayes High had a chance with a field goal to take their biggest lead of the game, but turned it over. Here's Morgan Engel. Passes the opportunity at a 3. Throws right side for Jeannie Key. Key back to Engel. 45 seconds to go before halftime. Out to Carly Lang. Indians by 10, 25-15. They've led by as many as 13. That was in the first quarter, 19-6. Carly Lang behind the back dribble. Kicks out left side on the drive. But Jersey Johnson 3. Overshot it. Rebound, Morgan Engel. Put back good. Morgan Engel ties her career high with 10 points. And the Hayes High Indians lead is at 12 again. 27-15. 20 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Tice off a screen. Gives it up for Gatlin. A 3 is good. Pratt's first 3 of the quarter. 27-18. Indian lead down to 9. 5 seconds to go in the quarter. Key to Lang with 2 seconds to Reed Green. A long 3, no good. And the half closes with the Hayes High Indians leading the entire first half. And at halftime now, 27-18 against Pratt on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes Kalon, Kurt Maska, and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected. Adams, Brown, Barron, and Ball, your trusted advisors providing you with commitment, experience, and integrity. Gibbs Auto Supply, over 200,000 parts and accessories and great staff to take care of you in Hayes and La Crosse. Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure, Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance.
And at halftime, the Hayes High Indians lead by the score of 27-18 over the Pratt Greenbacks. Hayes High looking to pick up a win against the Pratt Greenbacks. They've led the entire way. They led the entire way against Osborne, so kind of thinking along the same lines here maybe today for the Hayes High Indians, who started the game on a 7-1 run. And sometimes it seems like a simple game. Hayes High hit 6 of their first 10 shots and only turned the ball over 6 times in the entire first half. And things look good for you when you put in that combination. Hayes High at halftime shooting 38%. That's above their season average. 10 of 26, though just 2 of 11 on threes. Hayes High is 8 of 15 inside the arc for 53%. Pratt in the first half, 5 of 17, 29%. 3 of 7 on threes, 43%. Hayes High 5 of 9 from the free throw line, 56%. Pratt 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 83%. 4 of 4 by J.C. Tice. Hayes High good on the offensive side via the turnover category, just 6. Pratt has 8 at halftime, and the Indians rebounding well. They've more than doubled up Pratt at 20-9 in the rebounding category. Hayes High leads at the break, 27-18. The scoring goes like this. For Pratt, 4 points from J.C. Tice, all from the free throw line. 3 points from Marley Bates. 3 from Gabby Gatlin on a three-pointer. And Lexi Walker with a pair of first-quarter threes has 6. Sean Helfrich injured an ankle in the first half. She has not scored. Also playing but not scoring, Rachel Rasmussen. And Corinne Donenworth played. She scored 2 points. For the Hayes High Indians, Morgan Engel in the first half tied a career high with 10. 5 points from Maya Loomis, 4 for Carly Lang, 2 for Jersey Johnson, 1 for Ashlyn Flax, and 2 for Jillian Sheldon, the freshman in her varsity debut. Aspen Melvin, Claire Humphrey, Caroline Robin, Jeannie Key all played but did not score in the first half. Hayes High leads at the break 27-18. This is the USD 489 halftime show. More to come from Hayes High School following this break along the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners. Dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more.
18 at halftime. Halftime show brought to you by USD 489, growing together. Let's find some scores from around the state and Western Athletic Conference at halftime. Garden City, the new number 10 team in 6A, is leading Ulysses 35-14. Both of those teams part of the Colby tournament this prior week. Liberal is taking on Groover, Oklahoma. We do not have a score on that one. That is also one of the areas that just seems like scores will not come out of. So we'll see if we can catch up with Liberal and Groover, Oklahoma. Elsewhere, the Hayes High Indian Wrestlers defeat Liberal tonight, 45-26. Congratulations to the Wrestlers picking up a dual win tonight in the Western Athletic Conference. Elsewhere, let's see. The Great Bend girls, they will be next playing on Thursday against Washburn Rural, Friday against Leavenworth, Saturday against Shawnee Heights in tournament action. And the Dodge City girls, now up to number 3 in 6A, will be at the Mid-America Classic in McPherson. Pool play has them playing Wednesday against Wichita Southeast, Friday against Manhattan, and then Saturday bracket play against either McPherson, Valley Center, or Wellington. The Mid-America Classic only has 6 teams, and finally somebody heard my plight, and I know they didn't, but to use the old MAYB style of pool play and the winners play. It's the same style that most every kid grew up playing if you played traveling basketball. And by golly, Mid-America Classic, thanks for making my year. I'll pretend that you heard me. This has been the USD 489 halftime show. USD 489 growing together. Second half coming up next. Hayes High leading the Pratt Greenbacks 27-18 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Get a great deal on internet, video, voice, and business services from the technology experts, Nextech. When it hails, when it pours, one thing's for sure. Roof Masters is who you're looking for. Bigger vehicle for a family trip or a car that gets excellent gas mileage for the next business trip? Book with Hertz Rent-A-Car on 8th Street in Hayes. Add Aflac Insurance to your company's benefit package at no cost to you. Call Sean Schwartz with Aflac Insurance. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club. Proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.
The Hayes High Indians lead at halftime over the Pratt Greenbacks, 27-18. The Indians looking for win number 4. That's the same as Pratt. Indians 3-8, Pratt 3-7. Hayes High outscored Pratt in each of the first 2 quarters. High scoring first, 19-11 in favor of Hayes High, but then Hayes outscores Pratt by just 1 in the second quarter, 8-7. Both teams went a little cold in the second quarter. Hayes High at one point missed 9 straight shots after starting the game, 6 of 10. But after missing those 9 in a row, Hayes High finished 4 of 7. So streaky shooting for the Hayes High Indians here in this first half. Join us for the boys game. The number 1 team in 5A, Hayes High boys, take on a 6-6 Pratt team. In those 5A boys rankings, the Salina South boys, after beating Andover and winning the Salina Invitational Tournament, moved up to number 2. So the number 1 and number 2 teams in 5A state at the current moment are in the same sub-states. One of those 2 teams, well, and possibly both, but one of those 2 teams, number 1 or number 2 in the state of Kansas, will not be going to the state tournament. Long way to go, though, that tournament at the beginning of March. The winner of the Salina Central, Great Bend, Hayes, Salina South Sub-State will be taking on the winner of the Emporia, Topeka Seaman, Topeka West, and Newton Sub-States. 27-18, Hayes High with the lead and with the ball to start half number 2. Ball left side for Carly Lang. Lang against that zone. Skip pass to Maya Loomis. Pump fake a 3. Drives, draws a double team. Back out to Ree Green. Back to Carly Lang left side. Indians really moving the ball at the pass much better tonight than probably all year, and doing so against the zone. Here's Carly Lang. Lobbed the pass. Tipped. Jersey Johnson tries to fight to get it back. Does so. And on her belly gives it to Carly Lang. She is tied up, and Hayes High turns it over for the 7th time. Hayes High at the break is shooting 38%. Full court pressure by the Indians, broken easily by Gatlin. Off into the hands of Lexi Walker. Walker down the left side of the free throw lane. Back out to Gatlin. Gatlin up top for Tice, who starts the second half, and she can't score on the left-handed layup, but is fouled as Morgan Ingle tried to take a charge. Tice to the free throw line. She is 4 of 4 tonight. A 5'5" freshman playing to start the second half in favor of Sean Helfrich, who left with an ankle injury. Free throw good by Tice. 5 of 5. The second free throw by Tice is good. 6 of 6. Hayes High lead down to 7, 27-20. It has been as high as 13 and as high as 12 twice in the second quarter. Now Pratt looks to go man-to-man this time down the floor. Lang breaks the 5 count on a drive. A little step through, right-handed scoop shot, good. Kept the ball high so it couldn't be poked away. Lang with the 2 steps. She has 6. That's a great finish. And the Indians lead by 9, 29-20. Hayes High with a little full court pressure doesn't allow Pratt just to dribble it up unabated. Walker off to Tice. Now to Gatlin. Gatlin stops. She leads the team in scoring at 12. She's a 3-pointer, and that's it tonight. To Marley Bates, and she's fouled on a reach. And Morgan Engel, who did not have a first-half foul, and 10 points, now has 2 quick fouls in this quarter. So Loomis and Engel each with 2 fouls. Inbounds, Rasmussen, who has been out this season, playing tonight, but then picked up 2 early fouls and barely played at all. Into the hands of Walker for a runner. No good. Ree Green starts the second half. She gets the rebound. Indians up by 9. Lang threw it away. Indians' 8th turnover. Hayes High had a chance to rebuild a double-digit lead, but turn it over. Hayes High 8 turnovers, but 2 ill-timed turnovers. One of them in the first half when they were trying to expand on a 12-point lead. Now a back cut layup good by Gatlin. She's got 5. 29-27. And like opponents have done most of the year, they turn Hayes High turnovers into points. Here is Lang dribbling by her defender. A little Euro step, right-handed layup, good. Nobody stepping over to help. Carly Lang with a pair of layups. Carly to 8 in the game. 31-22. Lang has all of the points in the second half for Hayes High. A runner, no good by Bates. Offensive rebound, Rasmussen. Kick out 3 is on the way, and it banks in by Pratt's Gabby Gatlin. She's got 8, and a timeout taken on the floor. Ashlyn Flax checks in on the timeouts, and that was Pratt taking the full timeout as they make it a 6-point game, 31-25. Pratt tonight shooting 7 of 21 from the field, but starting to hit some threes. That's their 3rd of the game. Hayes High 2 for 11 beyond the arc, 2 for 2 in this quarter, but also have 2 turnovers. Hayes High now 12 of 28 from the floor. Long ways to go in the game, but that's 42%. Hayes High averages 30% from the field this season. But in the 3 games before they played Life Prep on Saturday, Hayes High shot above their season average at 35%, 44%, and 32%. Those were the 3 games leading up to the Life Prep game. Hayes High tonight shooting above 40%. Their season best is 44. They're going to need some defense to help calm this thing down. Carly Lang, Aspen Melvin, Ree Green, Jersey Johnson, and Morgan Engel to start half number 2. Indians lead down to 6. It was as high as 13 in the first quarter and up by 12 twice in the second quarter. Here is Ree Green attacking, getting held by J.C. Tice. And after being man-to-man, Pratt will run zone, says Coach Dustin Hildebrand. Not hard to hear him in a nearly empty gym because of COVID regulations. Inbound, Morgan Engel cutting down the lane, scores. New career high for Morgan. She's got 12, and now Hayes High tries to steal the inbound pass and nearly got a 5 count out of it. 33-25, Hayes by 8. Engel with a new career high, 12 points. Now a drive and a jumper put in by J.C. Tice, the freshman with 8. That's her first field goal, 33-27, 4:45 to go, third quarter. Ree Green to Carly Lang on the left side. Over top to Ree Green, fires a 3 as she sets her feet, no good. Offensive rebound, Morgan Engel, right-handed runner, good on the putback. Morgan Engel with 14 points, 5 rebounds, and the Indian lead is back to 8 as Engel continues to build on her career nights. Now Hayes High knocks the ball out of bounds. The most points scored by any Hayes High Indian this year is Aaliyah Reuter's 15. Morgan Engel is at 14 right now. And there's still half of the third quarter to go. Ball left side. Gatlin driving. Floater. Good. Gatlin getting hot. She's got 10. 7 in this quarter. 35-29. Indian lead once again trimmed down to 6. Zone from Pratt. Here is Caroline Robin to Jersey Johnson. Threw it away on the bounce pass. Indians' 9th turnover. And Pratt can make this with a 3, a one-possession ball game. Ball right side, a 3 from Donenworth. It is short off the rim. And the rebound down to Jersey Johnson, her 5th of the night. Hayes High dodges a bullet. Their lead was almost trimmed down to a single possession. Jersey Johnson just outside the free throw line. Now drives down the free throw line between 2 defenders, misses, gets her own rebound, and will be fouled and get a chance to shoot 2 charity shots. The foul is Pratt's 2nd, and the 2nd on Marley Bates. Jersey up to 50% this year after making 4 of 4 free throws against Life Prep on Saturday. The first free throw is no good. Just 2 points tonight for Jersey Johnson, who's been averaging 9 per game over the last 4 games. Those 4 games have gone 14 points, 4 points, 9 points, 9 points. Substitution, Pratt brings J.C. Tice back to the lineup after a brief stint on the bench. Free throw by Jersey Johnson is in and out, no good. And the rebound is for Donenworth. And then Ree Green knocks the ball out of her hands, and it stays with Pratt. 35-29. Indians up by 6, miss a pair of free throws. Ashlyn Flax to the Hayes High lineup. With the basketball is Gatlin. 3 points in the first half, averages 12 a game. She's got 7 in this quarter. Here is Gatlin, driving, kicking out left side. A 3 from Tice, good. And it's a 3-point ball game. Tice has 11. 35-32, the Indians' 13-point lead is down to 3 over the course of about a quarter and a half. Over the top to Ashlyn Flax, tries to answer with her own 3. Short, no good. Rebound by Sheldon, no good on the putback. And the rebound ran down by Ashlyn Flax. Hayes High with the possession. Once again, third opportunity to score, turned it over. Indians' 10th turnover. They've turned it over 3 times in the quarter, going for that bounce pass to the high post. Pratt can tie on this 3. That's good by Gatlin. She's got 13. And the Indians' 13-point lead from the first quarter is completely gone. It's a new ball game at 35 apiece with 2.5 to go in quarter number 3. Here's Carly Lang on the left sideline. Skip pass to Ashlyn Flax. Fakes, drives baseline, floater, crawls in. Big answer from Ashlyn Flax. She's got 3 points on the night, 37-35. Carly Lang then knocks the inbound pass out of bounds. It stays with Pratt. Claire Humphrey in for Ashlyn Flax. Hayes High will slap on the full court pressure. Pratt with a 3 on this possession can take their first lead of the game. They have made all 3 of their 3-point attempts in this quarter. They were 3 of 7 at halftime. Ball in the backcourt. That is Gatlin with it. Gatlin still dribbling, near a 10 count, and there it is. Pratt's 9th turnover on a 10-second violation. Indian defense caused it. It's exactly 10 seconds. Pratt took over that ball with 2:06 on the clock, and it's down to 1:56. It was exactly 10 seconds. So Hayes High has the basketball up by 2. 37-35. Skip to Carly Lang. Fakes left, goes right, steps through with her left hand and scores. Carly Lang at the basket now has 10 in the game. 39-35. A whistle and a foul in the backcourt. That's a strong move by Carly to get in that close and then just kind of flip it up with her left hand and score. Hayes High full court pressure after the foul on Claire Humphrey. Lob in over top to Gatlin. Gatlin has 13, one above her season average. Just throwing the ball at the rim and losing it is Pratt. Somehow ending up with it is Rasmussen. She misses a shot. Ree Green with the rebound. Hayes High with the basketball, leading by 4 again. Then Carly Lang tried to split a double team. turned it over. Indians 11th turnover. The ball out ahead to J.C. Tice, and then she's fouled. Bree Green stopping a layup. She didn't mean to foul. She's just trying to tip the ball away, but got a good piece of the arm and shoulder. And Morgan Engel will come in and replace Jersey Johnson. 39-35. Hayes' 13-point lead was eliminated down to a tie ball game at 35. Now Caroline Robin in for Carly Lang. Carly with 10. She matched her career high of 13 earlier this season. Inbound goes to J.C. Tice, having a big night, the freshman. Ball left side for Donenworth, driving, double-teamed on the baseline, in some trouble, and a timeout taken by Pratt head coach Dustin Hildebrand. 1:08 to go, third quarter. Hayes by 4. We are close enough to the top of the hour. Let's use this timeout as an opportunity to pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is the Hayes High Sports Network, streaming made possible by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home.
Hayes High basketball is brought to you by High Plains Roofing, State Glass Company, and Aflac Insurance. Sean Swartz. The reason that we did not have a score for you from Groover, Oklahoma yet is because that game is a later start. They do not have the 6 o'clock start that we do here in Kansas, so that game is just getting underway. Pratt basketball out of the timeout to save their own possession. Near a 5 count on the inbound and just lobs it in time to find Tice. Tice driving, stops, gives the ball off to Walker, but it's stolen. Morgan Engel tipped it away, and then it's a jump ball at half court that goes to the Hayes High Indians. Pratt's 10th turnover. So after Pratt tied it up at 35, they've missed a shot and turned it over twice, and Hayes High has the ball, leading 39-35. A second opportunity, up by 4. Pratt's zone is a 2-3 zone, and until somebody comes out and guards them, they're going to use up the final minute here to take the final shot of the quarter. Humphrey to Reed Green, 40 seconds to go as Pratt starts extending out their zone a little bit. Humphrey, lob pass over the top to Robin. Robin back to Reed Green, center circle. 30 seconds to go, third quarter. Pratt guards a little frustrated, looking over at Coach Dustin Hildebrand. He's saying just make them move the ball. Here is Engel from 15 feet. Swish! 16 for Morgan Engel. 41-35. It's a new career high for her and the most any Indian has scored all season long. Ball in the hands of Gatlin. Hands it off. It's a crossover. Taken away by Humphrey. She's got 5 seconds left. Claire up the floor with 2 to Engel. 1 dribble and can't score as she got underneath the basket and couldn't find it. Hayes High leads by 6 once again as they score the final 6 points of the third quarter. They go to the fourth, leading Pratt 41-35 on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
Midwest Energy, a customer-owned cooperative providing safe, reliable, and efficient energy services and promoting growth throughout the region. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner.
Hayes High basketball is brought to you by Edward Jones, Daryl, Jeff, and Linda Seibel, Paul Wartenberger Construction, and Master Cleaners. Pratt starts the fourth quarter with the ball. Hayes High has a 41-35 lead. This after their 13-point lead from the first quarter and their 12-point lead from the second quarter evaporated to a tie game at 35, but Hayes scored the final points, 6 points of the quarter, and now falling with the basketball is Gatlin. She is tied up. Hayes High basketball Pratt's 12th turnover, as Humphrey was right on her. So Hayes High's first possession up by 6. Indians led by the 16 of Morgan Engel and 10 of Carly Lang. They have 26 of the team's 41 tonight. And again, Hayes High is going to force Pratt to get out of that zone and come out and guard well past what they like to. And so Pratt's going to switch to a man-to-man now. So Reed Green will call out the offense. Jab step on her defender, go between the legs, now crossover. Goes to the right side, corner for Caroline Robin. Shot puts a 3 that's no good. Rebound out of bounds to the Greenbacks. That was Robin's first attempt at a 3 this year. Hayes High made 2 of 7 in the first quarter. They've missed all 7 since. Inbound, nearly stolen by Humphrey. Up the sideline is Gatlin. Gatlin now double teamed in the corner. Indians reach in, and a jump ball called that will stay with Pratt. They made the cardinal sin of dribbling into the corner and stopping with the ball. 7:18 to go, fourth quarter. Hayes High leading by 6, 41-35. Missed a 3 on their only possession of this quarter. They've ratcheted up the defense, nearly a 5 count on the inbound. That goes to Bates. Bates right side for Gatlin. Gatlin picks up her dribble, now in some trouble. Nearly threw it away, saved by Lexi Walker. Walker dribbling to the baseline. She stopped, gets rid of the ball to Donenworth. Donenworth, a runner, no good. Rebound on the floor. Jump ball goes to the Hayes High Indians. That shot was affected by the fact that 6-foot Jillian Sheldon was in the game, and they had to shoot up and over her, and it threw the ball and the shot off. Green, Sheldon, Robin out, Loomis, Johnson, and Lang back in. Humphrey stayed in, so did Engel. Here is a tip pass. Indians 12th turnover. Hayes up by 6, but they've turned it over on their last 2 possessions. Basketball for the Greenbacks. Walker guarded by Humphrey. Underhands a pass to Bates. Runner, no good. And the rebound to Carly Lang. Boy, Indians dodging some bullets. They need to take control of things here. Make it a 3-possession ball game. Pratt has to go man-to-man because Hayes High is going to stand out at midcourt against that zone and dribble the clock out. And now a timeout by Coach Lynn Melvin. 30-second timeout. Hayes High will have 3 timeouts remaining. Pratt is down to 2. Indian basketball is brought to you by Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, our streaming partner. If being at home has made you realize your home is too small, too big, too old, team up with the biggest team in Hayes. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty to start the search for your next home. Hayes High basketball also brought to you by Roof Masters and Insurance Planning. Hayes High leads 41-35. No scoring in the fourth quarter. Hayes High has missed a 3 and turned it over on their only 2 possessions thus far. Pratt has missed 2 shots and turned it over once. (41-35). Hayes by 6. Inbound into the backcourt to Carly Lang. 6:20 to go in the ball game. Carly Lang to the right side, draws a double team, up top to Morgan Engel. Engel with the basketball, picks up her dribble, throws it right side to Carly Lang. Lang attacks the baseline, back out to Jersey Johnson, launches up a 3, that's short, no good. Lang offensive rebound, gets taken down to the ground, and the jump ball will go to Pratt. Hayes High's 2 fourth quarter shots have been 3s, and the Indians are now 2 for 15 beyond the arc. After starting the game, 2 of 3. Inbound goes to Gatlin. Big night for her, right about her season average of 13. Gives it up ahead to Donenworth. Donenworth got away with a travel maybe. Tice drives, fouled, and shoots 2. Tice having a big night, the freshman with 11. She is 6 of 6 from the line. Pratt as a team is 7 of 8. Claire's second foul, team's 5th. 2 free throws for the freshman Tice, and the first one hits the heel of the rim 3 times and bounces off no good. That one was a little flat. 5:50 to go in the game. Hayes by 6, no fourth quarter points yet. Free throw up and good. Tice has 12. She is 7 of 8 from the free throw line. 41-36. Hayes has had multiple opportunities to have built a 3-possession lead. They can still do so here. Humphrey off a screen from Johnson, middle of the floor. Now to Carly Lang. Lang off a screen. Wants to attack. Dribble it off her own foot. Indians' 13th turnover. Back the other way comes Tice. Tice down the lane. Shoots. Misses. She's fouled and will shoot 2. Well, Hayes High just can't get out of their own way right now in the fourth quarter with this lead. Have not scored at the 5:28 mark of the fourth. And 2 more free throws coming up for Tice. And the first one no good. She started 6 of 6, but now 1 of her last 3. This is free throw 10 of the night for Tice. She has shot 10 of her team's 12 free throws. Marley Bates shot the first 2. She was 1 of 2. Angle out and Green back in. Second free throw for Tice is flat, no good. Rebound on the tipped all the way out to Claire Humphrey. It hit 3 different players, and then Claire ended up with it near midcourt. 5:20 to go in the game. Carly Lang with the basketball. Dribbles right side, gives it to Humphrey. Humphrey looking to Green. Bad pass, but the Indians end up with it. Boy, Hayes has got to get better that entry pass into the post. Here is Maya Loomis faking a 3, driving flat, gives it to Carly Lang, steps through the defense, leaves a shot short. Rebound is a jump ball call that goes to Hayes High. It was a good move by Carly, just couldn't put enough oomph on it to get it over the rim. Indians 17 of 40 from the floor. Neither team has scored a field goal in the fourth quarter. Inbound, Johnson, 1 dribble at the rim, can't score off the backboard. Got her own rebound, goes up again, a foul called. And now Jersey needs to make some free throws for the Hayes High Indians. Foul with 4:54 to go in the game is the 3rd of the half on Pratt. Marley Bates' 3rd foul. Johnson's rebound was her 6th of the game. Johnson 0 of 2 from the free throw line, now 0 of 3. Coming off a game where she was 4 of 4. Loomis checks out. Morgan Engel back in with her game-high 16. Second free throw for Jersey Johnson, too strong. Engel with the offensive rebound. Right-handed layup is good on the putback. Morgan Engel with 18 points and 6 rebounds, career highs in both categories. 43-36. Big night for Morgan Engel. And now a steal by Green, and she's fouled before she can lay it up. It would have been an easy layup. In fact, she completed the layup. It was a good foul by Tice, who turned it over. Her second. Hayes High will inbound on the right baseline. Claire Humphrey, Carly Lang, Jersey Johnson, Green, and Morgan Engel the 5. The lob over the top for Jersey Johnson. Bumped on the catch. Dribbles right side. Gives it out to Carly Lang, who catches a tipped pass. Indians by 7, 4:30 to go in the game. Lang behind the back, down the lane, corner for Jersey Johnson, a 3, short. Morgan Engel tipped the rebound, is loose on the deck, a scrum for it, that Green ends up with it, to Carly Lang, bank shot, good! Green kept after it. Carly Lang gets the bonus points. She has 12, and Hayes High leads 45-36. 4 minutes to go in the game, and the Indian lead is back to 9. This was a tie ball game at 35 apiece. Now a reaching foul on Claire Humphrey, her 3rd and team's 6th. Nope, team's 7th. 1-1 for J.C. Tice, who's going to shoot her 11th free throw of the night. She started 6 of 6. She's 1 of her last 4. The front end of the 1-1 is no good. Rebound. Morgan Engel ends up with it. It was tipped again by a couple of players. 7th rebound for Morgan Engel. Career highs in both points and rebounds tonight. Hayes High basketball leading 45-36 can rebuild a double-digit lead after a 13-point lead was put to 0. Here is Jersey Johnson between 2 defenders. Bank shot no good. She's fouled and will shoot 2. Now Hayes High's got to make free throws. They are 5 of 13 tonight. Jersey is 0 for 4. Has just 2 points tonight. The foul was on Rasmussen, her 3rd. free throw for Johnson. Nice high arcing free throw is good. 46-36, Indians lead is back to 10. Pratt tied it up at 35 with 2:30 to go in the third. They haven't scored in the last 7 minutes. Free throw from Johnson is a little too deep. Rebound brought down by Bates. Hayes High just 6 of 15 from the free throw line tonight. That's after starting 4 of 6. And now Carly Lang just rips a pass away. Lang down the middle of the floor, right-handed layup is good. Carly Lang with a new career high 14, 48-36. The Hayes High lead is at 12 on the Lang strip and layup. Here's Gatlin with the basketball, dribbles into the corner, gets away from it with behind-the-back dribble. Now in some trouble, she throws right side to Tice. Tice off a screen, has her pass tipped that Walker picks up. Walker down the lane, to the block, gets it out to Gatlin. Gatlin's floater, no good, and Morgan Engel, rebound number 8. 48-36, the Indian defense in the fourth quarter has been tightening increasingly as the minutes tick by. Lang over to the left side to Ree Green. Indians trying to run some clock, up 12. Ree Green back to Robin, middle of the floor. Dribbles hard left side, gets bumped, gets to the block, bank shot, no good, but Caroline Robin will shoot 2 free throws. Pratt in the fourth quarter has 3 turnovers and is 0 for 3 from the field and just 1 of 7. 1 of 5, that is, from the free throw line. Timeout by Pratt, 4th foul on Marley Bates. And Caroline Robin will go to the line where she's 5 of 6 this year. 2:28 to go in the game. Indian basketball is brought to you by Jeter Law Firm and Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness. Hayes High has never trailed. This game was tied at 35 with 2.5 minutes remaining. There's 2:28 to go now, and Pratt has just 1 free throw since. Since the game was tied at 35, on a three-pointer, Pratt has missed 4 shots, turned it over 6 times, and has made 1 of 5 free throws. Caroline Robin to the free throw for 2. That was the 6th team foul on the Greenbacks. So free throws for both teams here on out are all bonus, and the free throw misses. Hayes High now 6 of 16 from the free throw line. They started 4 of 6. Second free throw from Robin, short. Rebound, Morgan Engel has it go off her foot, and Ree Green ends up with it. Engel is 1 rebound away from a double-double tonight. Here's Caroline Robin, middle of the floor. 2:15 remaining. Indians up 12. Got the offensive rebound on a missed free throw again. Green attacks all the way to the right baseline from the left sideline and then pulls it back to Carly Lang. Lang wants to go right again and traveled with the basketball. Indians' 14th turnover, 7 under their season average. Hayes High full court pressure, up 12, 2:04 to go, fourth quarter. Looking for win number 4. Inbound and a 5 count on Pratt. Their 15th turnover, didn't get it in time. Hayes High is forced a 10-second violation and now a 5-second count on an inbound. Inbound, Robin lobs it over top to Jersey Johnson. Johnson off the screen, heads down the lane, kicks out to Ree Green, pops a 3 that is way too strong. Rebound is Carly Lang going over the back of Donenworth, and she'll get a 1-and-1. Hayes High has missed 14 consecutive three-pointers after starting 2 of 3. And it's a 1-and-1 for Donenworth. The foul on Lang is her 3rd. The free throw from Donenworth is good. 3rd point tonight for the 5'3 freshman. 1:57 remaining in the game. Hayes High missed a pair of free throws, got the rebound, but then missed a 3. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound. Ree Green runs it down. She was on the other side of the free throw lane. 48-37. Hayes High has only given up a pair of fourth quarter free throws. Up by 11, minute 45 to go. Robin off a screen to the right, bounce pass out to Carly Lang, who will pull it out and reset against Bates, who plays with 4 fouls. Dribbles over to the left, out to Ree Green. Green throws a tip pass to Jersey Johnson, spears out of the air. Now to Carly Lang. Minute and a half to go in the game. Indians up 11. They've never trailed. Behind the back, Carly Lang got it poked away. Indians 15th turnover, then Ree Green knocks an outlet pass out of bounds, and it stays with Pratt. He's high up to 15 turnovers, 4 here in the fourth quarter. Indians by 11 with a minute 15 to go. The way Hayes High's playing defense, you feel pretty good about this current situation. Here's Lexi Walker off a screen for a 3 that's nothing but net. The first field goal of the quarter for Pratt. Third 3 for Walker, 48-40. 1 minute to go in the game. Lang over top to Robin, bounce pass to Engel, right-handed layup is good. It's a 20-point night for Morgan Engel. 50-40 as Ree Green knocks an inbound pass back out of bounds. 20 points, 9 rebounds for Morgan Engel tonight. A rebound off a double-double this evening, and now Lang almost steals the inbound pass, lands on the sideline. 42 seconds remaining. Indians by 10, 50-40. It's the third time Hayes High scored 50 or more this year. Inbound pass behind the defense to Gatlin. Lang races her down, and Gatlin dribbled it off her own foot. Hayes High basketball with the 16th Pratt turnover. Hayes High against the full court pressure. Into Robin. 38 seconds remaining in the game. Robin down the middle of the floor. Gets by the defense. Stops, retreats, makes a good decision as Ree Green will pull the ball out near midcourt. 25 seconds remaining. Hayes by 10. Green trying to dribble out the clock. Gives it off to Robin. Down to 20 seconds with a 10-point lead. Hayes is going to pull off the win here against Pratt. Gave up a 13-point lead with 2.5 to go in the third quarter, only to allow 5 points rest of the way. Here's Engel, baseline jumper, you betcha. She puts the ball up tonight, it's going in. 22 for Engel, 52-40. Hayes High moves to 4-8 on the year, behind a career-high 22 points and 9 rebounds for Morgan Engel. Carly Lang, a career-high 14, and the Hayes High Indians win tonight, 52-40 over Pratt. Pratt drops to 3-8. Hayes High improves to 4-8. They never trailed in tonight's ball game. Final score, 52-40. Hayes High with the victory on the Hayes High Sports Network, powered by Herman Physical Therapy.
M&D Excavating, Incorporated, serving the Hayes area since 1979. Jeter Law Firm, proud to support student-athletes, partners you can rely on. Contact Shelter Insurance Agent Dustin Shoemaker in the Northridge Plaza in Hayes. Discount Siding, new siding, energy-efficient windows and doors, vinyl fencing, and other exterior home products. Improve the beauty and energy efficiency of your home. Click on discountsiding.net. Paul Wurtenberger Construction, building Northwest Kansas dreams since 1983. State Glass Company, locally owned and operated since 1948. 5th and Main, downtown Hayes. When you need something fixed fast and done right the first time, call Steel Fab. Heartland Building. When it is time to get the job done, see why so many builders rely on Heartland Building Center with a huge stock of building material. Edward Jones, providing a reasoned and disciplined approach to investing, making sense of investing. Western and Central Kansas premier roofing contractor, The Professionals, High Plains Roofing of Hayes. Teams win games. Let the biggest real estate team in Hayes find your next home. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, the streaming partner of the Hayes High Sports Network. The green grass you want in the spring starts with spraying in the fall with Hayes K-Lawn, Kurt Maska and Kurt Viner. Hayes High School Athletic Booster Club, proud to support the athletes of Hayes High School by providing items needed to excel on the field and court. Master Cleaners, dry cleaning, laundry, alterations, tux rentals, and much more. They have numerous pickup locations throughout Western Kansas to serve you. Eagle Communications, our community connected.